Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. Today I'm going to be doing another watch review, and this one's one that I've been wanting to pick in my collection. It's a new brand for me. I have not been able to, I have not purchased a watch from this company yet before, but it's been on my wish list for quite some time. And I reached out to the company not that long ago, and they were able to send me a couple samples for my collection, of course, and for my videos to share with you guys. You'll be seeing a lot more reviews from this company as I've worked an arrangement with this company to be able to get more of their product and share it with you guys, because I don't really think the company gets the exposure it deserves. And the company I'm talking about today is called Stuhrling Original. What I'm going to do is show you, I picked out a watch. I actually picked out two watches, but unfortunately the other one did not come in the mail for whatever reason. I don't know if they were out of stock. I did email my contact over there at Stuhrling, and we'll see if I can get that one in the mail, because in my opinion, it's as far as my taste, one of the nicest ones they make. But as far as the ones I have today, these are two dress-style watches. So the one that I did order was actually on a bracelet version of this particular watch, but this one's actually going to be on a leather band, okay? And I have to tell you, this is a breathtaking watch, and I'm really, really glad that I was able to get my hands on it, because this watch is just reeks of class and sophistication. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Stuhrling, they make several different watches, different watch styles, but a lot of their watches, the bulk of their watches, are automatic, skeletonized faces and movements. And they are really quite breathtaking. They really are beautiful. And the one I'm going to share with you today is called the Emperor's Grandeur. And this watch I've had my eye on for quite some time. It's very, very similar to what a pocket watch would look like, but put on a strap. The design is really, really quite interesting. And I have to tell you, it is breathtaking. So let me go ahead and show you what the watch looks like first. I'll show you the two different variations. They do make this one in all stainless steel as well, which would be a silver-colored stainless steel with a blue band. The ones I opted for were the yellow tone and the rose tone. A rose tone is going to have a very, very deep, dark chocolate band, or brown. And, of course, the yellow gold one has a black band. So let me just start off with showing you the rose tone one first, okay? Then I'll show you the presentation as far as the packaging, tell you a little bit about the watch, and show you what it looks like on the wrist, which is something I pride myself in doing, because it shows you what the watch might look like on you. Now, if you watch me before, you guys know I love all watches. I mean, it doesn't matter what brand they are, I love them all. I do have my favorites. I tend to gravitate more towards like the Invictas and Aragons, just because I like that over-the-top chunky kind of watch. But that doesn't mean I haven't picked up Bulivas. I picked up Addy K's. I like all watches, and I wear all watches. And this watch, like I said, I've had my eye on for a while. And this is one beautiful dress watch. So here it is. This watch right here, the Emperor's Grandeur. You can see it's got the full skeletonized face. And of course, you have your exhibition, a huge exhibition case back. You can see the entire movement. You can pretty much see right through the watch with the skeletonization. It is an automatic watch, so you can see the pendulum swinging, which is really, really an interesting design for the pendulum, which I really, really like, because it almost kind of looks like a, kind of like something you'd see in like a horror movie. You know what I mean? Like that, like, I don't want to say a guillotine, but it has a very, very sharp, edgy kind of appearance to it. Like it just could slice you. You know what I mean? Really, really interesting. This particular watch, naturally, it is done in the rose tone. You can see the band. It's kind of hard to tell by the lighting in here, but it is a very, very deep, dark chocolate. It is brown, but it is a very, very dark brown. It does have kind of a imitation alligator or alligator band. It's actually leather, of course. A little bit about the watch. You're looking at 49 millimeters in case diameter, so it's getting close to the size that I like. I like to stay around the 50 millimeter. Again, it doesn't mean I don't wear other ones. You have your... There's no markers on the particular watch, so if you have a hard time telling time like I do, you probably want to pull out your phone and use it, you know what I mean? There are no markers on the watch. This watch is really just about exhibition and just being beautiful. Polished step design bezel, as you can see. Screw down exhibition case back. They use Cristerna crystals on the front and back. Push-pull onion-style crown and crown guard, which would be right on the top here, as you can see. So see how it looks kind of like a pocket watch? Very interesting. Alligator embossed genuine leather strap, 24 millimeters wide. It does have 165 feet of water resistance, and push-button deployment clasp with Stuhrling Wings logo on the clasp, as you can see right there. Beautiful, beautiful watch, guys. So let me go ahead and show you the yellow gold one, and I'll get a few more close-ups of this, and we'll show you what the watch looks like on the wrist. Here's the yellow gold variation of that. Now, this is a dual-time watch, although I have not set the watch yet because I just received these in the mail the other day. It is a dual-time. You have your primary time and your secondary time right there. It does appear to have a Let's see here. They don't list. Let's see what movement it has on here. Oh, okay, a little more. It's a 22 joule movement, 21,600 vibrations per hour. The movement is an ST. I believe that's a Stuhrling original movement. 9, 10, 11, doesn't really matter, I guess. Skeletonized dual time movement with small second-hand animated AM, PM, sun, and moon display. That's actually very beautiful. And you can see that right there, which I have to set these, of course. Fantastic watch. I'm so glad I have this watch. This watch reeks of class, guys. It really, really does. And I'll show you side by side here. And I really hope I get my hands on the other one. I mean, they make so many different variations of this watch. I really hope they just keep sending me more of these watches because, I mean, Stuhrling makes so many. I just picked out the ones that I would consider my favorite. And the other one, I love bracelet watches. So I really hope they can send me the other one because it's a bracelet version. I really want to get my hands on that. Alright, so let me just go back to the presentation. Stuhrling, I'm not sure if on their bracelet versions if they come in boxes like this, but this is what the Stuhrling watches come in. It's kind of a unique box. It's different than your standard, I guess, clamshell style boxes, or if that's what you'd call them. You know, it's obviously longer and rectangular as opposed to square. Basically, the box slides open like so. You have this outer cardboard sleeve. Then, of course, your Stuhrling original. And you open the box up. And of course, you have kind of like a rubberized material on the inside here. It's like a foam with like a coating of rubber on top. You have your kind of satin finished Stuhrling original right on top here with your gold logo. And of course, you have a little rubber band, a cleaning cloth, and the instruction manual. That's about it as far as the box is concerned. With a watch like this, the only thing I have to say about the box, although it's an interesting presentation, you can really only store the watch in the box if you undo the band. And what I mean by that, this band actually slides through this part right here, through the buckle, and then it's a fold-over clasp, so you actually don't have to keep sending the pin or the buckle through the leather. It stays stationary, and you just size it, and it's always sized for you. So I would like to kind of keep it like that, rather than have to take it apart every single time I want to put it in a box. So it would have been kind of interesting. Oh, excuse me, is a dual deployment push button, which is nice, so it's not going to pop off your wrist. It would have been kind of nice if they had it in a standard watch box where you could put that in there as one piece without having to unbuckle it, because really you're not really going to be storing it in that box once you buckle it. But most people, let's face it, when you guys go and, if you're fanatical about watches like me, at some point you buy the nice watch boxes to store them in, and then at another point, once you get too many, there's too much money at risk there to keep them just out, so you lock them up in a safe like myself. But so they're always safe and protected. But nonetheless, you know, the box, I'm never really cared too much about the watch box. Most of the time I end up throwing them away or you know, because like I said, I don't personally store them in that. Yeah, just a fantastic timepiece. I absolutely love this design. I was wearing this yesterday, and I just feel so classy when I'm wearing this particular watch. It really, really is quite beautiful. Not too much else to tell about the watch. As mentioned earlier, they do make it in a stainless steel silver with the blue band, and they also make a similar watch to this, which is called the Emperor's Grand DT. Again, this one's called the Emperor's Grandeur. The other one's called Emperor's Grand DT. And that particular one is very, very similar as far as I can tell, but the case is smaller. It's actually a 46 millimeter. But that one there is available in a, what appears to be, well, you have your yellow gold black band. You have your, what appears to be kind of a blackish gunmetal case, which is kind of interesting with a black band. Then, of course, you have it in what also appears to be like a gunmetal, but more of a blued kind of tint to it with a black band. And of course, you have it in black with yellow gold. I opted for this particular one because I really wanted something in the 49 millimeter range, and this watch had that. Whereas a lot of the Stuhrlings, a lot of them, you know, they don't make really huge watches. Although 49 millimeter is not a small watch by any means, but this watch is one of the prettiest ones they make. Now they do make a lot of watches with, you know, dual balance wheels and dual you know, moon phase and dual times, and they make a lot of different variations. And also they make some tourbillons. Now I didn't request a tourbillon because on the website I couldn't see if they had any in stock. So hopefully they get their hands on some of those, and I'd really like to be able to review those watches as well. But stay tuned, you're going to see a lot more watches from Stuhrling as well, and so many other watch brands. So let me go ahead and show you, without further ado, what it looks like on the wrist. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to put one on each wrist if I can here, just to show you side by side what they look like. And what I like about this is you have two different parts of this clasp here. You have your fold over here, okay, oops, which folds over like so and clips, and then you have your dual deployment, which folds over and clips here. So you have a lot of room to get this watch off your wrist if you are a really big guy and have really big hands. So let me go ahead and throw that on there. We'll go ahead and fold over the first clasp, and then the second, which I recommend when you put it on, you slide the strap through the eyelet first, or the part of the buckle, I guess you'd call it. And then let's go ahead and throw this one on this wrist. Now, if it doesn't fit, I won't do it because my wrist might be a little bit different, but I think we'll be able to get away with this. Okay, that'll work. Alright, so here you go. There's your rose tone model right there. And you are looking upside down because it's, you know, I mean, I can kind of show you like that, but what difference does it make? And then your yellow tone. Two beautiful watches. If you want to compare it, I have another watch here. This is made by a company called Alexander. Just to show you what a 44mm looks like next to a 49, you can see there is quite a difference there in that watch. This is another beautiful watch too, guys. You got to check that out. Alexander. Check out my other videos on that. I don't know, guys. Which one do you think you like better? You like the rose tone or you like the yellow tone? Both are stunning. If you're looking for a very, very elegant, classy dress watch that's like a piece of art, I definitely recommend you pick this one up for your collection. Ooh, I don't know which one I like more. They are both amazing. It's so weird having a watch on my other wrist. It seems like it's even bigger on this wrist because I'm not used to seeing a watch on my wrist. You do get kind of desensitized. Alright guys, well, one thing I just wanted to mention also, which I did not mention earlier, I didn't give you guys the width measurement here. So, as far as the width, looking at about 13 millimeters, or excuse me, in case thickness. So, it's got a nice little height to it. Not too bad. Not too, you know, it's not a small watch by any means. Really, really beautiful. Alright guys, well thank you very much for watching. As always, it's always a pleasure sharing these beautiful watches with you guys and getting my hands on them and wearing them. I absolutely love it when you guys tell me, man, I saw your video and I picked up a watch. So excited to get it. It really is awesome. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you like the content. There's going to be a lot more watches being reviewed, and I'm working deals with a lot of different watch companies, some of which maybe ones that maybe I wouldn't necessarily buy because maybe it's just not my style, but it's great that I'm able to share them. And for instance, women's watches. I'm not going to buy a women's watch. But several companies are sending me watches for me to review. So for ladies, and gentlemen, if you love your watches, you want to get your girl something, I'll be showing a lot more women's watches as well in the not too distant future. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Click the bell notification so you'll be notified anytime I upload new content. And if you do like the product and you want to make a purchase, if you do make that purchase through my links in the description, it does help to support the channel, and I greatly appreciate that. So guys, I'm telling you, for you guys who follow me, like my real regulars who follow me, who watch every video, who always comment nonstop, if you guys don't have a Stuhrling original and you want to get a dress watch in your collection, pick this up. You will not, trust my recommendation, you will not be disappointed in this watch, okay? Alright guys, have a wonderful day. Take care.